Morning guys, welcome. 1st of November, let's see what's cooking. I'm going to pull 16 from the top. I am working with the Aquarian deck today. They're a good set of cards. And given the world is full of shocks and surprises, guys, every day I think that these are going to be going to give us the best energy today. My shuffling is shocking, so let's see if we can get things organised for you. You know that I don't read reverse, but if they do come forward as reverse, then I'll interpret them as reverse. So let's see what's cooking with the 16. Give them a nice little cut there. They want it to come on top of me. And let's see what we've got. Wow. King of Swords. So, let's have a look. King of Sword energy, guys. Queen of Swords. Ooh, nice pairing here. Celebration. And the wish of our heart. Now, this is very interesting. Okay, now sword energy for me, it is a mental energy. It's air, but it's a mental sign, and I'm feeling that it may well be that things hanging in the balance a little bit around relating. All right, so how we're relating, we need to think carefully before we have action, right? So again, this sword energy for me is talking to me about really thinking deeply about what we need to do about certain relationships. Certainly there's an edge around emotional here for sure, and this is interesting as well, is Hangman energy, where things may have been held up in some way, all right, or we're not getting to the bottom of things, which is interesting because you'll find in the new moon report that I'm going to do, which is the new moon obviously coming up on the 4th of this month, I do talk about it being quite a psychological energy in the sky. There's a lot of Scorpio in the sky. Mercury's going to make a shift into Scorpio on the 6th of this month, so there is quite a lot going on. You know, for me, it's about thinking what we need to do to make things work. All right. Again, celebrations, and you do bring the wish of your heart, but I do feel as if there is this sense of being, you know, this suspension sort of energy. It can be problematic. If I take this as a business relationship, for instance, you work, it may well be that, again, we've got to have some sort of dialogue here with something. The Emperor energy, of course, often talks about, it's a me, self, I energy, but it does talk about self-employment often. It can talk about an older, more mature energy, certainly with the Emperor, and certainly with someone who knows what they're talking about well. More swords come in reverse, guys, but I'm going to turn the other way. So we say the darkest hour before the dawn. I have to be honest with you, there is this need to work through. This is a contractual agreement as well. It's quite shamanistic in its right. It's the Hierophant energies. You know, it's about, for me, consultation, you know, going deep into the self, if you like, making your decisions accordingly. But certainly with these energies of this pairing up here, you know, this connection is moving this way. This one stands firm, the female in this, the Queen energy. So, yeah, we do bring the wish of our heart here. There are celebrations to be had, but I still feel that there are things hanging in suspension. So if it is to do with business, contractual agreement, you know, darkest star before the dawn, it may, but given the fact it came through reversed, at the end of the day it may well be that, you know, we've still got a little bit more pushing, or we've still got a little bit more sorting out to do here with this sword energy. So it's about consultation. Very interesting. You bring this moon energy as well. Moon, of course, we never see too well with the moon. It can be a problem, but I'm feeling that certainly with this new moon that we've got coming up here, it's in Scorpio, guys, so, you know, it is going to allow for some real sort of deep penetrative energy. It's going to allow us to look deeper and decide what we want to do. Now, again, this is business. We've got energies of contractual here. If I take this moon and this rebirth energy, which is scorpionic as well, so we've got Pisces and Scorpio, the moon, Scorpio, So again, very well placed to these for this new moon report coming up. So again, I've got this: do we end something? Do we, do we have to end something ultimately? Do we have to look towards new contracts? This certainly could be something that you're needing to think about, guys. So yeah, and again, temperance. Okay, so this is Sagittarian energy. So again, listening to the higher self about this. Trusting your intuition about anything. And the strength card. Wow. So we've got an awful lot of majors here. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 majors on the deck now. All right, so these are powerful energies, right? Major cards are always powerful energies. So again, we've got this needing to listen to the higher self, needing to possibly re-educate ourselves here with this Sagittarian energy as well. So it may well be that we are looking to learn something new. Very important. Learning something new here. Okay. Wow, the Magician, guys, manifestation. I often say this, that we are able to, we've got everything here, and we just need to find it. And I'm hoping that this Scorpio energy is going to allow us to do this. All right, so even though we may be slightly lost here with this moon energy, this manifestation of newness or rebirthing something, new ideas, for instance, certainly with sword energies, it is all about ideas. And coming to terms with change, certainly with this death energy, and rebirthing, and moving forward. I'm loving this strength energy. The strength energy, of course, it is Leonian energy. And again, we've got the sun, of course, in Scorpio. So again, it is going to allow us the energy this month. It's going to be tense. I'm not going to sugarcoat this. It could be a tense month ahead, guys. There's a lot of psychological energy in the sky, and frankly, I think I sort of said in the new moon report, there's a lot of mind games going on. So if we are applying that within our personal lives, we're needing to get to the core of something here. And again, if it's to do with business, guys, and we've got issues around business, new keys, responsibilities, for instance, do we want to take that on? And my feelings generally are that even though it might be still a little bit foggy, the Scorpio energy that's coming this month is really going to allow us to reveal, it's going to allow us to really look at what is it we really need to do. So it's almost like getting into the corners, really, looking more deeply at what's going on. Wow. Again, money, but coming the other way around. So less juggling. I'm feeling as we're moving down the deck here that we're going to be able to resolve things. Now, for those that are in a good position where you may have your retirement, and then obviously a lot of this is not going to apply to you, but the majority of my clients are still having to get on with it and work and keep going. So it is going to come together. There are choices, guys, but we have to be careful with this energy because it is placed, we have got this moon, but I'm hoping that this new moon, although it can be it can be psychologically, it can be quite a difficult time. At the end of the day, I feel that the Scorpio energy in the sky is also going to be able to allow us to recognise what is illusion, right? And if you've been delusionary, if you've been, am I daydreaming about what I really want to do, So, but I think Scorpio energy is going to help you deal with that. I love it. And again, this King of Pentacle energy, I'm loving that. Taurus energy is a fixed earth energy, guys. And we know we've got Uranus in Taurus at the moment. And again, I've been sort of trying to sort of say that you do need to look at your finances, what it is that you can do to help you if you are in a situation where you're having to decide whether or not you want to stay within that particular employment or whether or not you want to stay within any relationships. Relationships could be a little bit tense, all right, as well. So we've got quite a bit going on, but I do feel that, we are going to get there. And so it's slow, steady, methodical energy being brought through with this king, right? Again, earth energy. As I said, all earth energies, coins. So that's Capricorn, you know, Taurus, and I've forgotten the other one, guys. But you know, we are going to get there, and I feel that this sensation of, you know, oh gosh, you know, are things going to get any better? Are things, you know, I feel that there is improvement on the table, but it is about you doing the work. And I've been sort of saying this, don't just let things fly this month. We have to go deep. I do envisage a few, you know, surprises coming out of the mist here from this moon. So hopefully these are positive ones, and again this temperance energy is allowing us time to connect with that higher intelligence, if you like, our higher self, and it may well be that we have to do that with the Mercury energy, that we're looking at colleges, we're looking at retraining energies with that, okay. Again, you know, or we're looking at, you know, how we can actually, if we did decide, if this is a personal energies, you know, if we did decide to sort of break away from that, you know, would be okay. But I do feel that there are celebrations to be had, guys. It's not going to be the easiest months. I'm not, as I said, I'm not going to sugarcoat this. This is not going to be the easiest month, okay? But we can get through it, and we're all going to be dealing with psychological pressure, right? And it's, you know, personally and collectively. So we're all on it. We have to look at our resources. We have to look at what we can't let go of, and what we can actually let go of, guys. So, you know, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but we could be going into another period of austerity. I think the last time we did that was, what, 2017, 27, something like that. But we could be going in again, you know. All the signs are out there for me personally as I'm looking at it. And, you know, it's just how we're going to keep going. So authoritative energies here with this Hierophant. You know, again, if it's mortgages, if it's loans, if it's business loans, if it's relationships, sadly, that that are not working well, for instance, then it may well be that we have to sort of sever ties in these directions. So again, with the Scorpio energy in the sky, if we can do it nicely, and Scorpio, it can be very spiky, it can be very hurtful energy, and you know, I feel that whilst, you know, Mercury had been in Libra, right, as I say, making a shift on the 6th, but whilst Mercury's been in Libra, you know, there are, you know, things are a little bit, sometimes we might forget something, or, you know, we forget something, we forget another's birthday, or we forget something, you know, and at the end of the day, just forgive yourselves for not being perfect, guys. Okay, but I think that, yeah, you're going to be alright this month. Let's take 3 off the top. Right, now we're in Scorpio season. Let's take 3 off the top. Again, I'm just going to give them a quick shuffle, guys, and then I'm feeling comfortable. First one, let's have a look. Wow, the Star. Okay, wow. Shake it up, shake it up. Star energy, it's Aquarian energy, guys. So again, opportunities, but also can bring a few shocks and surprises. But I feel with Aquarian energy, again, Aquarius, it is a mental energy. I always see that sword energy, Aquarius. So, you know, it's there, and we may have a few shocks and surprises. There we go again, look. We've got a double up here. But let's just work it through. Again, darkest hour before the dawn. It is coming this way, as did that one originally when it came out of the deck. So we're not quite there yet. We're not quite there at that breakthrough point, but we're getting there. Wow. And the last energy you bring, okay, is exactly the same again. Right, I've got this. Sorry, it's not. It's my fault. I'm looking at the wrong card. So again, I've got this sort of sensation here where this is about education, possibly taking up some courses or picking up something that we've left behind, you know, something that we felt was dead in the water, for instance. And again, could be to do with relationships, but then again we might think the relationship is that I'm in is dead in the water. The work that I'm in is dead in the water. It's not giving me what I need. So what do I need to do, right, to go forward? Now, some people don't always move forward. They just want to stay in the same old groove. But this, the star energy is telling me that, sometimes we can be pushed out of that comfy chair that we've sat in for so long through circumstances. And that ultimately allows us to go forward. And ultimately that's about evolution, isn't it, moving forward. So again, not quite out of the woods yet, but we will be. And there is this energy of, again, of, you know, if you do want to start something afresh, if you want it, whether or not that a relationship, whether or not it's your business, setting up certainly an opportunity around self-business and advice around that, then this is the month to do it. But it is going to be a little bit tricky, guys, and I feel that we need to prepare for that. And as we get through sort of a niggly sort of November, hopefully we can move on and look towards the festivities of the holidays, guys. So, no, it's not going to be the best month. I do feel there's going to be quite a lot of energy, psychological stuff in the sky, so let's try and keep a lid on it. Okay? Alright, I hope that helps you guys, and please check in for the new moon report that's going to be going up later on today as well onto the YouTube. Thank you. Bye, love. Bye.